Welcome to Doors Theory. In today's video, we're asking the biggest question in Doors lore. Did Queen Grumble really die at the end of the mines? The last we saw of her was a very dramatic moment, but if you've been paying attention, I think it's not the end of the Queen Grumble. So today, we're breaking down what actually happened to her and why her story might not be over. Let's go over what we actually know. Queen Grumble is not just some random older Grumble. She's literally the queen of the entire colony. A matured giggle, smarter, faster, and way more dangerous than any of the others. She's bigger, moves quicker, and while the smaller Grumbles make those weird laughs when they spot you in gameplay, she doesn't. That on its own says a lot. Laughing is like something they don't really control. It could be instinct, something the others do without even thinking, which likely means the queen having the control to stay silent shows just how determined she really is. We first meet her right after the first seek chase in the nest. She doesn't waste time. She immediately tries to threaten us, and she doesn't give up. She's fast, always trying to kill the player, and if you die to her, she grabs you with her tentacles and literally chomps down like you're just food. She seems much smarter than the other Grumbles, which we can clearly see. But what's more important is that she is always trying to kill us. After her first appearance, she keeps coming back. She goes through the entire mines, shows up in the sewage pipes, and eventually makes it all the way to the woods. She's not just another entity made for gameplay. She's important. She's doing this to protect the nest, her colony. She is always determined to win. So let's get to the scene everyone remembers, the ending of the mines. The players open the castle gate door. Suddenly, Queen Grumble bursts from the ground, laughing like she's already won. She's angry and happy to get her revenge, but right before she reaches the player, Seek stabs her directly in the eye. That black sludge, the Seek infection, spreads over her body. She lets out this terrifying scream, then disappears beneath the ground. What's left behind is this strange pile of goo, and Seek rises from it. And that's it. No more Queen Grumble. No full confirmation, no clear animation of death, just gone. But here's the thing, nothing about this scene says she's dead. Think about it. She was stabbed in the eye. Painful, sure, but not. This doesn't mean it's fatal, especially for something that size. And that goo spreading across her body, that's not her dying. That's the Seek infection. The same stuff we've seen spread across other entities, such as giggles that grow up, get 6 tentacles, then get infected just before they turn into grumbles, basically in the middle of puberty for the giggles. And most importantly, we don't actually see her die. She makes a hole underground. That's it. There's no confirmation she's dead. And indoors, that usually means something. Now here's where it gets way more interesting. That moment where Seek infects her, it could mean one of two things. Either Seek has killed her, and that's the end of the Grumbles, or he infected her, and she's now part of him, like she's under his control. Remember, in the sewage pipes, she already gets blocked off by Seek. He literally walls her out and takes over the chase. So, the idea that Seek's goal is to remove or have control of her, not just kill her. It makes sense in my opinion. And given how infection works in this game, what if she didn't die, but changed? If the Queen Grumble was infected, it could explain why she doesn't reappear in the same form later. Maybe we'll see a new version of her. That's been taken over by Seek's infection. This could also be the end of the Grumbles. If they are smart, they could find a new queen to replace her since she died. Here's another theory, one that not many people talk about. What if she actually survived the infection? What if she's not gone, just hiding somewhere deep in the nest? She can just make a hole in the ground and slip away. It makes total sense. She finds a way out, a secret escape path, underground, and then waiting for the perfect moment to come back. And not just come back, but come back even stronger. But this theory could be false. Maybe Queen Grumble is weak after that and doesn't have the power to dig a hole. And let's not forget, she's crucifix resistant. You can try to use it on her, and it fails. That's huge. It shows that she's not just a powerful entity, but one that fights back with a crucifix use. That should tell us that killing her isn't easy. So the idea that one stab to the eye would be enough? Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So here's what I think. Queen Grumble isn't dead. At least, not fully. Either healing or she has changed. That infection wasn't a death. It was changing her. And I think that won't be the last time she returns. Maybe she'll return as an infected boss on floor 3. Maybe there's a secret path that shows she's still alive. Or maybe, just maybe, she only got parts of her body infected. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is Queen Grumble really gone? Or is this just the beginning of what we are going to see of her go forward? This was Door's Theory, where every door opens another mystery. See you next time.